Listen up, Elland Road, faithful. The phones are buzzing, the scouts are flying across Europe, and Daniel Farke's transfer master plan is about to send shockwaves through the Premier League. What I'm about to reveal will have every Leeds United supporter jumping out of their seats and rival fans shaking in their boots. We're not just talking about random signings here. This is a strategic assault on the transfer market that shows our 49ers ownership and Farke are playing absolute chess while everyone else is playing checkers. I've uncovered 3 massive stories that reveal exactly how Leeds United are using their Red Bull connections, their Tottenham relationships, and their Champions League scouting network to pull off moves that will have the football world saying, "How did Leeds get him?" Picture this. A German left-back who's got Tottenham and Leeds in a bidding war, a Nigerian Champions League destroyer who's making West Ham panic, and a Welsh international who could solve 2 positions with one incredible signing. But here's what's got me absolutely electric about these stories. They show that Leeds United aren't just spending money randomly. This is intelligent recruitment, this is long-term planning, and this is proof that we're not just going up to make up the numbers. The Whites faithful have waited long enough to see our club operate like the giants we are. And what you're about to hear proves that Daniel Farke and his team are building something special at Elland Road. Smash that like button if you're ready for this transfer breakdown. Comment below which position you think we need most. And if you're new here, subscribe because this summer is going to be legendary. So buckle up because the first story involves our Red Bull connections and a left-back pursuit that's about to get very interesting. Are you ready for this madness? Lucas Ullrich. Write that name down, Whites faithful, because this 21-year-old German left-back is about to become the next big thing. This is where it gets absolutely fascinating. Leeds United are using their Red Bull connections to scout and watch players that other clubs don't even know exist yet. And Ullrich from Borussia Mönchengladbach is the perfect example of this genius strategy. Graham Bailey, our trusted transfer expert, has revealed the inside scoop. Leeds, through their Red Bull connections, have done their work on him and they like what they have seen. This isn't just random scouting. This is network football at its finest. But here's where it gets spicy. Tottenham are also sniffing around this lad. That's right, we're going head-to-head with a Big Six club for a player who's impressed scouts across England with his performances in the second half of last season. The numbers don't lie either. Ullrich has been involved in 9 goals and assists across his senior career already, and at just 21 years old, he's got that perfect blend of youth and experience that Farke absolutely loves. Mönchengladbach are desperately trying to tie him down with a new contract, but with Premier League interest heating up, this could be our chance to strike. And remember, this is Farke's former club, so our manager knows exactly what this player can do. What makes this even more exciting is that Ullrich fits the exact profile we need. He's pacey, he's technically gifted, and he's got that German efficiency that translates perfectly to the Premier League. The lad's already proven he can handle the pressure of top-flight football, and at 21, his best years are still ahead of him. But wait, there's more. We're not just looking at Ullrich, there's also Quentin Merlin from Marseille in the mix. The 23-year-old French left-back is potentially available after just 1 season with the French Giants. This shows the depth of our recruitment planning. We're not putting all our eggs in one basket, we're creating options and making sure we get the right player for the right price. But Whites faithful, if you think that left-back hunt is intense, wait until you hear about the midfielder that's got West Ham in an absolute panic because we might hijack their deal. Hold on to your scarves, Elland Road faithful, because this next story is pure transfer warfare. Rafael Onyedika, the 24-year-old Nigerian Champions League destroyer who's got West Ham and Everton sweating bullets because Leeds United are lurking in the shadows ready to strike. This isn't just any midfielder we're talking about. This is a player who's dominated in the Champions League with Club Brugge, a holding midfielder who brings exactly the kind of physicality and intensity that the Premier League demands. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. West Ham thought they were in pole position for this £25 million signing until reports emerged that Leeds United have been quietly doing their homework on Onyedika for weeks. Club Brugge are expecting around 30 million, £25 million to make this deal happen, and the Belgian Giants consider his exit a foregone conclusion. So it's just a matter of who gets him. The beauty of this potential signing is that it fits perfectly into Farke's tactical master plan. Onyedika's athleticism and energy levels are exactly what we need to match the physicality of the Premier League. Just like Habib Diarra, Sean Longstaff, and Noah Siddiqui, all players we've been linked with. This shows the joined-up thinking at Leeds United. We're not just throwing names at the wall and hoping something sticks, we're targeting players with specific attributes that fit our system. The Nigerian has been absolutely dominant in European competition, and his Champions League experience could be the X factor that helps us compete against the bigger boys in the Premier League. This isn't just about adding numbers to the squad, it's about adding quality and mentality. But here's the killer detail. If West Ham think they can outmuscle Leeds United in this transfer battle, they've got another thing coming. We've shown with Xhaka Bijol and Lucas and Mika that when we want a player, we get our player. The clock is ticking, and if we're serious about Onyedika, we need to strike now before West Ham wrap up this deal. But wait, there's one more bombshell that's going to blow your mind, and it involves a Tottenham player who could solve two positions with one incredible signing. Ben Davies, the Welsh warrior who could be the most brilliant signing of our entire summer. White's faithful. This story has got more twists than a thriller movie. We all thought Davies was locked up at Tottenham for another season after they triggered his contract extension, but Alistair Gold from Football London has just dropped a bombshell. I'm not entirely sure that guarantees he stays. I think that's just the club protecting itself, Gold revealed on the Golden Guest Talk Tottenham podcast, and then he name-dropped US. There are the likes of Leeds who have been looking at him. But here's where this gets absolutely genius. Tottenham have just signed Kota Takai for £5 million, a 20-year-old Japanese defender who can play left back and left centre back, just like Davies. And get this, Takai is a teammate of our very own Ao Tanaka with the Japan national team. They've played together 4 times already. This could be the inside connection we need to make this deal happen. Davies would solve 2 massive problems for us at once. He can play left back to replace Junior Firpo, and he can cover the left side of centre back alongside Xhaka Bijol. That's what I call intelligent recruitment. The Welsh connection at Leeds is already strong with Ethan Ampadu, Joe Rodon, Dan James, Charlie Crew, and Carl Darlow all representing Wales. Davies would fit into that group like a glove. And remember, Max Wöber has confirmed that Leeds have told him he'll be sold this summer, so we definitely need that left-sided defensive cover. What makes Davies even more attractive is his leadership qualities. He's captained Wales multiple times and has Premier League experience that money can't buy. He knows how to handle the pressure of playing for a massive club, and his winning mentality could be infectious throughout our squad. This is it, Elland Road faithful. This is how you build a Premier League squad. Ulrich or Merlin to provide pace and attacking threat down the left flank, Onyedika to break up play and drive forward from midfield, and Davies to provide that versatile defensive stability we need. Every single one of these targets shows ambition, shows planning, and shows that Leeds United are thinking 3 steps ahead of everyone else. We're using our Red Bull connections to find hidden gems, we're battling the Big Six for top talent, and we're exploiting opportunities in the market that other clubs are missing. So tell me, White's faithful, which of these 3 potential signings has got you most excited? Do you want to see Ulrich bombing down that left wing? Can you picture Onyedika breaking up attacks and starting our counter-attacks? Or are you dreaming of Davies marshalling our defense like a true warrior? The Premier League won't know what hit them when Daniel Farke's master plan comes together. Marching on together, we're not just back, we're back with a vengeance. Drop your predictions in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and let's make this the summer that changes everything. MOT.